Welcome back, everybody, to Rift Rivals 2017 Finals. Now, before we get into third game and what may just be the final game, as grim as it is to say, I am joined by MVP of the group stage, Phoenix One's Mike Yeung. I think that's my first question, man. How does it feel to be voted MVP of the group stage? What were your thoughts on that?
Well, coming into Rift Rivals 2017, I don't think anybody would have expected that this rookie jungler, this new player that just came out of solo queue, would be voted as the MVP of the group stages for the NA versus EU matchup. So I'm just as surprised as everybody else. And just coming into this award, I feel that a lot of fans may be worried that it might get to my head, it might affect my gameplay if I somehow reach a slump. But I feel very confident that from this award, from this play at Rift Rivals, that it will only help me improve as a player going forward. It's also helped my experience playing internationally, playing against many different play styles, 3 different teams from Europe that have competitive experience in Worlds, a few of them, G2 for example. And I just have to keep my humble attitude and continue to practice even harder, even though I've been playing so well in this tournament.
That is excellent to hear. I'm sure NA fans will be happy to hear that as well. Now, I'm gonna be a little humble here. EU, we've been getting crushed so far. We're down, Unicorns of Love are down. So I wanna call upon you, Mike Yeung. We need some advice. What do you do when you are Unicorns of Love in this situation, when your back is against the wall, when you're down 2 games in a best-of-5 series?
So coming into this tournament, there weren't very many expectations from NA. So the best advice that any team could get from going into an international tournament is just to play your style, just to play like how you would normally do in your own region. Because when you go to an international event, you might notice that the enemy teams are playing different picks than you, but you might notice that they're stronger, they're weaker, and you might want to adapt to them, but you only have so many days to adapt. But if you risk changing your play style completely, like for example, Phoenix One, we didn't necessarily change our play style because we saw that EU was playing a lot of Galio top. We didn't necessarily think it was a very great pick, but we just stuck with our own play style, and that worked out for us. As for Unicorns of Love, I feel that even though all the controversies going on by the fan base, that they're saying that EU meta pretty much sucks, in this event, they still have to, in this best of 5, I feel that they still have to stick with their playstyle. Otherwise, they'll just get crushed by TSM.
All right, well, I heard that the players are ready, so I'm gonna ask you one final question. EU, NA, you gave them some good advice, but at the end of the day, who is going to take the series, Mike Yeung? What is going to be the score?
I think that TSM is going to take the series with a 3-0 record.
All right, well, there's not much else to say after that, so casters, get us into this game.
Well, it definitely wasn't the most difficult final
Can't argue with that one, yeah.
It wasn't the most difficult, but there's a kid that's going places. MVP of group stage, arguably rookie of the split already in NA.
Rookie of the split,
And
yes,
the dude
sure.
is humble as well. Like, I'm very excited to see the career progression of Mike Yeung. Let's get back on track.
How is he going to stay humble after everyone's been praising him for he's only been a professional player a couple weeks?
He just said it. It's into his head. No? Did you not listen to the
your
interview?
head, Kobe.
Kobe, NA wins a couple games and Kobe can't even listen to his own players.